I'm Tim Weber, Superintendent of Wyoming City Schools. Today we'll continue our video series to answer some of the most frequently asked questions that we're receiving about our school plan. We've received some questions in specialized areas, and I've asked certain staff members to join in part of this conversation. Specifically, our treasurer, Rhonda Johnson, will answer a question about school finances, and our business manager, Jan Wilking, will answer a facilities question. Our first question is, what safety protocols have been put in place when students are eating lunch? Where are they eating? What is the distancing? And are any barriers being used? Lunchtime looks a little different depending upon the building. At the high school and the middle school, we are using our cafeterias and surrounding areas to distance students as much as possible when they are eating. Where desks and movable chairs are used, they are placed 6 feet apart. For tables with attached seating, we've marked those seats that are 6 feet apart for student use. In addition to social distancing of 6 feet, personal barriers are used during lunchtime. At the primary schools, our cafeterias and surrounding areas are too small to accommodate distancing of 6 feet, and primary students did not have personal barriers like our middle school and high school students. Primary students are remaining within their classroom pods and eating lunch at their seats in their classrooms with their plexiglass barriers in place. Throughout the day, including lunch, primary student seating is set up with at least 3 feet of social distance. Our next question is related to district finances. Treasurer Rhonda Johnson will be fielding this one. Our question is, did Wyoming receive COVID stimulus money, and if so, how were those funds used?
The district has received several different types of federal stimulus funding as a direct result of COVID. The funding is offered on a reimbursement basis for very specific uses. To date, Wyoming has spent approximately $91,000 on COVID-related safety and cleaning supplies, $53,000 to improve and expand wireless access points within our buildings and external learning spaces, and $98,000 on Chromebooks to enhance learning for our middle school students. Without these federal stimulus funds, we would have needed to spend nearly $250,000 from our general operating fund to meet these unanticipated needs. The most recent stimulus package passed by the federal government in December has added additional funding. Upon receipt of our allocation, we plan to use those funds immediately on intervention programs for our youngest learners in kindergarten and first grade, improve technology devices for our primary students, and also plan for summer learning opportunities for students who need additional support.
Our final question is related to the ventilation system, with the answer coming from our business manager, Jan Wilking. This question is, what do we currently have in place regarding ventilation in our school buildings, and how do we monitor and maintain our systems?
Great question. We partner with the Perfection Group for maintenance, replacement, and 24/7 monitoring of our heating, ventilation, and air conditioning system to ensure that we have appropriate air movement throughout all of our facilities. Perfection is an industry leader focused on energy-efficient operations for commercial, industrial, and institutional facilities throughout the greater Cincinnati area. Additionally, we use filters with the highest minimum efficiency reporting values, or MERS as it's known, for each of our HVA systems. This puts us in the 9 to 11 MERS rating range for each of our buildings. These filters are changed regularly. We have increased the percentage of outside air that we draw as much as possible in every building, which then also increases the amount of humidity in the buildings. Studies suggest that the coronavirus decays faster in a more humid environment, and that humidity hinders the virus's ability to move through the air. Though we cannot open all the windows and doors, where doing so would pose a safety or health risk, such as triggering allergy or asthma symptoms, doors and windows can be opened on a room-by-room basis. Prior to the start of this school year, we completed a significant amount of work on our HVAC systems, and we continue to partner with Perfection to make sure that we have the safest air environments possible for our students and staff in each of our buildings.
Those are all the questions that we have for today. These videos and other important school information can be found on our district website. If you have additional questions that you would like to see answered as part of this video series, please submit your questions to covidquestions@wyomingcityschools.org. Thank you.